Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we've got something very special, a pair of Jordanian military knives sent in by my buddy David for me to make sheaths for. Let's dive right in. Now, as you can see, these knives are beasts. One features an upswept blade while the other one is a menacing double-edged dagger. And both are designed for tactical use, of course. They have heavy handles, pointed pommels, and sharp edges that mean business. So yeah, they're very pointy. Everything about these knives are pointy, stabby, pokey, you know, you'd use them for tater digging, right? So these bad Larrys were made by Scorpion Knives, which is interesting. Now this is a company I didn't know anything about before David sent me these knives, but they have a rich history dating back to 1864. So they've been around forever. They've been crafting top-notch blades for that whole time for military and tactical forces around the globe. Really, really cool. So I appreciate that. You know, along the way in this channel, I've gotten to learn about a lot of knives I never would have encountered on my own. So I really appreciate you guys sending them in for review and or sheath making. Now this upswept one, this is my favorite. This has a 7-inch blade and it's a signature jambiya shape. It bears the Jordanian crest proudly. So it's 13.3 ounces and you really feel the weight. And it's mostly all in the handle. But I really like the way it wants to move with you, and because the weight is handle heavy, it feels very lively and quick in the hand. It wants to change direction. Edge alignment is easy with this knife because of the shape of the handle, and the stronger edges on the handle really help you index, especially even in the dark. So I could see this being very tater digging oriented, for sure. Now the dagger has roots tracing all the way back to World War II, and also forged by Scorpion Knives at that time. So speaking of WW Dose, Scorpion Knives played a crucial role, crafting the iconic Fairbairn Sykes Commando dagger, and it's no wonder why these knives are trusted by professionals worldwide. They have a lineage. So this is my first time even hearing about these guys, but I looked them up and I guess they run about $125 or so, which feels like a solid deal to me. I mean, the fit and finish is good on these, the handling is good, they're solid, you know. These are cool looking guys. Roughly about the same size. I would lean towards the upswept one versus the dagger, but the dagger has awesome application. It moves a little slower in the hand, but I was really impressed with these. So David, I really appreciate you sending these in. They're cool, they're neat, and guys, let me know if you know about, you know, Scorpion knives or Jordanian military knives or whatever that jambiya shape. What led to that? Like, what was it used for? Who made it? Very, very cool looking, but my first time hearing the term. So the sheath making was a challenge, actually, for both of these knives, in particular the dagger. But I do remember getting the retention a little too tight on the upswept one here. So I had to loosen that up a little bit, and I wanted to make that to where he can draw it from a reverse grip and not need to push off with the thumb ramp. So that's what I did here. And these are some of the few knives, especially the upswept one, where I would say you could wield this in a reverse grip position and be very effective, especially with that like pointed pommel. You know, you have options. So these knives are really neat, and I would love to own this upswept one. I'm considering looking around for it now. They seem to be hard to find. I did find it used somewhere. Now, concerning the steel choice on these guys, I actually couldn't find anything about that, so maybe David could educate us in the comments, or you guys could tell me. I don't even know what steel these are made out of. I didn't sharpen them in any way. I haven't used these knives, so I can't give you a guesstimate about what they used. So let me know in the comments, but based on the price point, I would say that it was something fairly high carbon, I'm assuming. Also coated, so probably prone to rusting. So I'd say a high carbon steel of some kind. But let me know in the comments, I would love to find out. But what do you guys think of these? They're neat knives, and I really like that they have this long history. And I am interested in looking into it further, so I will be doing that, educating myself on the jambiya style and so on. So there you have it, a glimpse into the history and craftsmanship behind these Jordanian military knives. I must say, making the sheaths for them was a challenge, but they turned out sleek and I'm really happy with that. Be sure to check out our Kydex sheath business by emailing me at dragonscalejoe@gmail.com for a quote. Let me know what knife you want to make for, what colors you want, how you plan on carrying the thing, and I'll let you know what the price will be, roughly how long it'll take. I'm about 3 to 5 weeks out now, roughly, but sometimes sooner. Anyway, thank you for watching, dear viewer, and I will see you next time on 5 Minute Knives.